Hello and welcome back, beautiful Geminis, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to get your financial messages out first, and then we're going to continue on to the tarot and some of these other oracle decks for you. Let's get Gemini's finances here. Gemini's finances. Gemini, please. Gemini. You're going to get a wish granted, but it's not going to come in the form that you expected. No worries, because it'll be what you need. Now, passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You're making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you deserve. You're putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you're getting. Pay attention to the coincidences that you experience. So Spirit has been sending you clues and signs concerning your job or your career or your finances. Could be business partners, office love affairs, and communications with coworkers are highlighted right now. Make choices with extreme care, because it's like you're in a growing phase right now and you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the rewards. The path you're on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. It says you're on track. Limitations, obstacles are not what they seem. You can't get around them with careful thought. You can get around them with careful thought, or simply choose something better for you. Like if you can't get around these obstacles, you must choose something that's better for you. A relationship could be the obstacle. Doing some inner work will get you clear before you move on. You're going to get insights into what work will best serve your needs. Like, make sure you're not settling for less, is what Spirit's saying. And if you feel you're in a situation where you are settling for less, then likely that is not the position for you. Let's go to this. Let's find out what your talents are here. Let's find out what Gemini's talents are. Gemini, please and thank you. What are oh shit. You're a fixer, Gemini. And if you are a fixer, you need to jump in and solve the problems of others. You may as well make it pay for you. If you're going to be a rescuer, you may as well make money at doing it. It could be law, lifeguard, ER doctor, a search team, or a veterinarian. You're a defender, a protector, and a keeper who takes care of others. You might be a good caregiver. Get a job with security or police or an advocate or law. You have a keen sense of purpose and are known for courageous achievements. You could be an educator, a leader, a healer, a guard, an activist, or a defender. You're a divine being. So you'd be good as a spiritual teacher, a healer, a counselor, or a social worker. Caring about those you want to rescue everybody, Spirit's saying you may as well make it money doing it. That's what Spirit's saying. Don't settle for less. It's like if you already fit these characteristics, these could be the professions for you. Because if you're a natural fixer and a rescuer, you may as well make it pay for you. You could be in the wrong business altogether. So let's get a few of these messages for Gemini. Ooh. Gemini. Gemini. Well, you may come off as egotistical sometimes, and a lot of people could find your energy draining. So you may as well do what you are gifted to do. Make sure you use your power responsibly. Remember, when harming others, you will end up hurting yourself. Those are things you need to address, Spirit is saying. So let's go into Gemini's tarot. This is the tarot for Gemini. Make sure you're not defending a fool. Make sure you're not rescuing. This could be police. This could be... Make sure you're using your power for good here, Gemini. You could be a defender. You could be a defender, a public defender, an advocate. This could be security. You could be an advocate of youth, a child's advocate, a social worker, a teacher, a coach. You could be putting people in jail. You could be a police officer. You could be a child advocate. This is work. You could be looking into a career. Ooh. And like I said, don't sell yourself short. You might be ending a position in order to get a position. Or weighing something out. I don't know. There could be a lot of people interfering or a lot of gossip here. Make sure you use your power for good. It is saying ensure you use your power responsibly. Remember, when harming others, you end up harming yourself. Someone is making fun of, mocking someone else's pain or suffering. That's not cool. What's going on? Is this family? Make sure you're using your power for good, because there are two sides here that it can go. Good or bad. If you're using your power to get other people in trouble, or using your power to cause someone pain and suffering and laughing at this, you're going to end up hurting yourself. So the truth will come out. If you're using these gifts to hurt other people, it's going to end up doing you damage. That's what it's saying. Do not celebrate other people's burdens. That's what it's saying. Hmm. If you're using these gifts to cause resentment to someone else or harm to someone else, there's gonna be trouble here. It'll backfire. If you wish judgment on someone else, it'll come back to you. Someone is reaping what they've sown here. It's karma. If you're doing it, someone is getting taught a lesson here. Someone is doing spiritual work and they are doing it for the good. And it's almost as if we have someone else who, step by step, is trying to undermine what Spirit's trying to build. I don't know if somebody is doing that to themselves or they're trying to wish that upon others. Someone is being haunted here. The divine truth is here. Someone is being haunted. And if someone is using their gifts to haunt someone, it'll backfire. There is a rival here who's very toxic. There will be a divine intervention. Someone is trying to accomplish something here. They're trying to win at all expense. And they are using their gifts for bad purposes. And they're trying to use that to deal someone else a bad hand. It's like vengeance, vindictiveness, and it'll backfire. Someone is competing. Someone is trying to break someone. They're trying deliberately to break someone. Someone is not using their gifts for good in this situation. They're abusing those gifts. They are manipulating using those gifts. It comes back to you. Someone is not using their gifts for good purposes. They are using it as a rival, jealousy. And it's going to come back on them. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. It's time to protect your energy. Someone has become comfortable, staying stuck and miserable. And it's up to you to do the hard work to succeed. Take it as it resonates, Gemini. Either you or someone around you. They are competing. They're using their gifts for like ill purposes, and it will come back on them. Like every one of us has an ego. We all do. It's just like we all have two wolves that live within us. Which one do you feed? That is what it is saying. And it's almost as if you got one person using their gifts for good, and you have another person who is rivaling, trying to cause harm and destruction for someone who's trying to do good. And it will come back on them. It's being mirrored right back to them. That's obviously somebody who... Ooh. It's causing their own depression. It's causing their own toxic life. It's causing them their own downfall. Take care.